LH signing in, bringing you what is 100% authentic, can never be compromised or manufactured. Alright, you guys, so I'm back at it again. This just came up on my mind. Why are people either so obsessed with maintaining the notion that we as black people have to look a certain way to be acceptable in the mainstream? To put it in plain words, why do we have to appease ourselves to white people or look like common hairstyles that are associated with being black? Why do we have to look quote unquote presentable to other people who aren't us when we don't say the other way that certain hairstyles other people do? They need to be presentable. We don't check other people or check ourselves. And my point is this. Michael Vick is a trained slave. And I literally mean that because it's so funny and ironic that him and Kaepernick come from in the same industry, or in the same industry, or in a sense, career-wise, profession-wise, football players. It's funny, wasn't he found guilty of training dogs to fight each other and was part of the industrial establishment, the jail system, because of that, fighting some dogs, okay? And now you find that opportunity's gone, and you want to kind of break down and tear down. You didn't do a good job of it, but you want to try to tear down one of our heroes. Whether you know it or not, he's your hero as well, because he is bringing to light a lot of these hypocrites in this country and evil people who are murdering our people every day. But you want to try to bring someone down, someone that stands for good and righteousness, for not just us, but for everybody, because whether you know it, bringing the stuff to light means bringing every bad, detestable thing from under the rug that we see. And that saves everybody, I think. It saves everybody it separates us, it divides us from the bad apples. For those in the white allies, I'm pretty sure the ones that I'm talking to who are real allies, they know what I'm talking about. For the real black people, you know what I'm talking about. For the real Mexicans, the real Asians, the ones who stand for righteousness and humanity. And like I said, that comment about him, if he would cut his hair, which I've never seen such a beautiful sight, a brother wearing his natural hair. Colin Kaepernick wearing his natural hair is pro. But you think for him to be acceptable to the mainstream, to white people, that he has to cut his hair, which he should be acceptable to his own damn self. No one asked him to want to be a damn feasible and pleasable to other people. Only people like you care about that. The people who have a Stockholm syndrome. And I'm glad he checked him. I'm glad Colin Kaepernick, he didn't really flat out say, this is for you, Vick, but he explained some of the sicknesses that a lot of our black people have. They have this disease in their minds. Quite frankly, it's something I don't want to infect me or to to be part of my philosophy or my psychology. But there's a lot of bullshit here, and I'm glad that this is the year, like I said in my video for New Year's 2017. This is the year, clearly this is the year of the L's. I had to get my L's, but I guess for obvious reasons of learning. But there sure is a lot of black celebrities, black influential people, black people in general, black people I see in the streets getting their L's. There's a lot of white people getting their L's, and rightfully so. If this does not open up your eyes, I don't know what won't. It's just interesting. It is very interesting. And it's so interesting that you have people showing their racism every day. Granted, I see it especially now that O.J. Simpson is out. And it just shows, when if you feel some type of way about a justice, be about justice all the way around. Don't just be mad when it affects someone who looks like you or the people you perceive harming the people that you lost. People are so salty over that. He's getting out. Deal with it. Just like we have to deal with all this exoneration, which will be paid in full. It's not anything that you have an inconsistency in the universe. Anything that you have, like this is how they say. That's how gravity works. What goes up must come down. Anything of karma that we see today is because of the outbound. To get an inbound, you must get an outbound. And like I said, this is really an eye-opener for me. And it's just showing a lot of the things that I said. A lot of the worms have been out of the can. The Kraken has been released, and we're just seeing it. And I'm glad that some of this year is exposing. We're not even fully done, but this year has already exposed a lot of hidden white supremacists. It's exposed a lot of black white supremacists. It's exposed just some real sketchy, nasty ass people via R. Kelly, Usher, sorry, let it burn. Even Kevin Hart. I mean, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But yeah, I always wondered why people are so salty over the juice. But to the fact is the fascination of having a show or